Well, a local landmark, once the home to legendary athletes like Babe Ruth and Bobby Jones, has been sold. The Villa Serena Inn on Willow Street in southern Manatee County had been on the market for nearly 2 years until a Bradenton man decided recently to invest his money and time into this historic property. ABC 7's Max Winnitz is here with more on the story tonight. Max?
Scott, good evening. The new owner is Stephen Levin, a Bradenton resident who has a lot of experience owning and restoring historic properties. He once owned the decades-old Colonial Theater in Keene, New Hampshire. Just by sprucing it up, he turned it into the successful venue that it is today. Now he plans to use his knowledge and skills to restore this area's oldest operating inn. The year is 1926. The Great Miami Hurricane rips through South Florida. The St. Louis Cardinals defeat the New York Yankees in 7 games to win the World Series. Route 66 is established, and so is Sarasota's Villa Serena Inn.
It was built to house wealthy snowbirds, as I understand it, from the north, who came south in the winter. And, of course, they were housed in luxury here.
Snowbirds including the great Bambino, Babe Ruth, and golfing legend Bobby Jones, both paying what was then a hefty amount of money for the living space, $225 a month. Just like the 1920s, Villa Serena is still roaring 87 years later. It's home to 12 tenants and was recently purchased by Bradenton resident Stephen Levin.
It's unique, and there aren't very many structures, as you can tell, that are on the National Register of Historic Places. So that was extremely appealing.
Levin purchased the villa for $900,000 from this man, Christopher Brown. Brown has owned the property for the last 16 years.
It's just beautiful. I feel fortunate to live here and have from that time because it's like coming home to a palace.
Making sure it remains a palace by keeping the historic charm alive is Levin's top priority. The Sarah Bay Country Club directly across the street. Obviously, that's why Bobby Jones enjoyed staying there so much. And renovations will soon begin on the roof of the building. Levin then plans to install a swimming pool, just like the one Babe Ruth and Bobby Jones used on the property all those years ago. And those living in the building will not be forced to move out at any time. Scott, back to you.
Pretty cool. Thank you, Max.